I'm proud of myself, said the young black Nubian. He now in a position he knew he'd be in. Eating beats and melodies for my nutrients. In the truest sense, getting smoother, get cooler, getting hooligan. Who been trying to win? Cause I've been losing all my life. The flame will get dim, but I shall not lose my light. Cause when the darkness falls, when the most feared take flight, it's that shut your mouth and get your teeth pulled kind of night. I'm from the underground, like a secret government bunker. When I put my foot down ludicrous, like my name is Thumper, I rise.
Yo, Jay-Welch here with another episode of Triiibe TV. Here with
Charming Triss.
Hey, Kelron.
How y'all feeling today?
Great.
I feel enlightened.
Oh, this good sun out here. It's the energy in the air.
Good energy.
Yeah, most definitely. So, on this good Sunday, fun day, we're here with Charming Triss. Why don't you let us know where we at today, what we got going on.
Right now, we are on my block, 27th and Warren. It's just a Sunday fun day. We have water balloon fights, barbecue, listen to some music, and just good vibes with our people.
Most definitely. Good BBQ, man.
Good BBQ.
I ain't gonna hold you. Kels, man, how you feeling? What's going on with you, bro?
Slow motion.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good, though. I'm feeling great. I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, I mean, don't treat it like y'all guests on here. This is
I know.
everybody,
it's all good.
talk
It's
y'all
all
shit,
good.
get on here.
I'm glad Tristan joined us. You know what I'm saying?
This is gonna be the official cast, official rollout. So
Look at those flowers.
look at the who?
The flowers.
Oh,
It reminds you of Hawaii.
they do though. Little white in the
Like the
hood.
ones down at the house.
Nah, not really, but kind of, sort of.
All right. Look, when you look at the picture, they're going to be like the ones at the house.
Right. Okay, so what are we talking about here
So
today?
I mean, I don't know what y'all trying to get into. I feel like
I feel like we got a female guest today. I mean, well, no, she's on the cast now. But look, though, since we have a female in our presence today, let me say that I feel like we should touch on some feminine topics.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or talk about women in general, period.
So I got a question for you.
Then we have a women entrepreneur. She's an
A
entrepreneur.
female
A
entrepreneur.
female.
I want to know. Damn. I got a question for you. What is your perspective as a black woman on entrepreneurship and how important it is to the culture and for black women?
Okay, one, I want to start off by saying our people shouldn't work for the man just because we would be building an empire for someone else. And we're so disposable to whatever industry it is. And although, we should all be entrepreneurs and we should all, have businesses just as black people as a whole and not even just women, but as
Right.
black people as a whole.
Facts.
We should work for ourselves and build up our own community instead of, being so reliant on Section 8, food stamps, unemployment, and stuff like that. Because if you're reliant on that and next thing you know, it's not there no more, what are you going to do for your next dollar? Like, what are you going to do to feed your kids?
Right.
And I feel like if we all, like right now is a good time in the economy just to do stuff to build your, your brand, your business, whatever it is that you do. And there's so many properties that need owners. Like, it's so many properties in our community that need owners. So we should invest into ourselves more as a people.
I agree with that 100%. Not just the black woman, but us as a people as a whole. We should invest in each other, invest in our community. Try to solidify our foundations where we got. Because if y'all ain't noticing, slowly but surely, especially in our areas, the gentrification is starting to push us out. Because we're not buying these lands and properties when we need to. So
Yeah,
it's
like
important.
Operation Legend. Have you heard about it? Have you heard about it? Okay, so pretty much there was a 4-year-old boy. He was sleeping.
Oh,
and
yes.
he was killed. He was
yeah,
shot
yeah,
and killed.
Oh, yeah.
He
Rest in
was
peace,
sleeping.
legend.
Yes.
Rest in
Rest
peace,
in peace to
legend.
him.
Rest in peace.
And pretty much they're going to be bringing the feds to Kansas City just to crack down on all the crime and stuff like that. So they're going to be investigating and, actually putting people behind bars. So with that being said, now, like, this is a high crime rate area, right, where we at.
Right.
So with all this cleaned up and nobody out here selling nothing or doing nothing illegal, that's going to bring attention to the community just because, like I said, there are so many empty properties who need owners.
Right.
Facts. It's a lot of cheap properties on the Kansas
Cheap
City
properties,
land bank.
yes.
Absolutely. They going to make you go through a few steps, but it's worth it.
Worth it.
Yeah, and there's certain loopholes too. Like for example, if like you show all your receipts on how much you spent on materials, it's an office downtown to where you get reimbursed for the materials that you spent to fix up the home, which
Right.
was once owned by the Kansas City Land Bank, but now by you. But they still reimburse you for
Who
materials.
wouldn't want to get reimbursed for
Yeah,
investing
for the
in
money that
something?
they spent on
Right.
it, you have to have the money though.
Exactly.
That's it.
though.
Not
That's it.
So
only are you making your dreams come true, you are also,
Doing it at a good rate.
doing it at a good rate, and you're building the community.
Yeah.
You're building the community,
Facts.
and that adds value to our community.
Yep, yep. My brother's father, he has properties, right? And one day I stopped by one of them while he was out there working, and we was talking about the whole gentrification thing. And you know, at first in my head, I'm just thinking gentrification bad, woo woo woo, property value going up, people gonna be moved out of their houses because they can't pay the taxes on it. But he was like, that's a good thing that the property value is going up. And I finally get what he means by it because the value of the property will be clean. You know what I'm saying? Schools will be improved.
Right.
There'll be, you know what I'm saying?
and just because it's an improvement don't mean we ain't gotta be part of the improvement.
Yeah, that doesn't
That's
mean
don't mean we ain't gotta be down. We ain't gotta be.
Healthier food stores.
Yeah.
Like all the Whole Food stores and organic stores are on like the west side of town.
Yeah, right,
It's
right.
time for the east side to get that. It's time for us to take down the fried chicken spots and put up some organic
Right,
food
right.
spots.
Corner
for us to
stores
eat
on
at.
every corner, yeah.
Exactly, man. It's time for us to take down the liquor stores and replace them with, something better. Oh, go ahead.
Also, adding on to that, I think that we as a people should watch a bit more of what we put into our bodies.
Yes, most
Just
definitely.
because it is out there does not mean it is for us. And when you are what you eat and you put in bullshit into your body, you're going to be bullshit on the outside. You're going to be obese. You're going to have heart disease. And we don't want that.
Right.
We want to live forever young. And when you do things that's going to benefit you, it tastes good too, but the health
Yep.
benefits are better.
Let me add on to that because if you notice, all the foods that's unhealthy for you, they 24/7 drive through. You got access to them just like that. They cheap too. You can afford them. But what's healthy for you? It's hard. It's expensive. You got to go far out to get it. Go to these
You don't
different
know how to
places.
cook it.
Right. And you notice the things that's unhealthy for us taste good for the taste bud. Good for the taste buds, bad for the insides. Things that's healthy for us ain't good for the taste buds. We don't like it all. But it'll do our insides justice. Our body will thank us. So, we just gotta, it's self-discipline, man. Self-discipline, knowing that they putting all the bullshit around us, but we still have to make a way to eat healthy and do as best as we could. That's why we need to get in these yards, get in these gardens, and get in these farms and produce our own food. You feel me? Yeah. So, okay. Pretty interesting. And, let's see.
Can we get to know Tristan some more? Can the people get to know you a
Okay.
little bit more, or what you do? What are you into? What's up?
Go ahead and take the flow.
Okay, so I am Tristan. I am from 27th Street. Although I am from here, that is not a hat that I just walk around wearing. Like, yeah, I'm from the hood or whatever. You gotta know me to know that I'm really from here. So it's whatever. But I'm a female entrepreneur. I'm a mother. I have Hustler Star. That is my most recent baby that I have been, working on. It is my custom apparel. I have Charming Triss, and that is my jewelry, my charm bracelets. I do chains, necklaces, rather. But eventually it's going to be chains, and I'm going to be your celebrity's favorite jeweler. But it's still in
She
the
needs
works.
to hook me up with some of them, though. You see my wrist over here naked?
I'm wrist naked too. We need some stuff.
She's slacking on
Okay,
me.
well, I have natural healing stones. That is what I feel like I'm called to do, just because I very well put my energy into it, and they all mean something to me, and they have healing properties and benefits for the customer as well. So that means something to them as well. And I also do desserts, such as like popsicles and cheesecake jars, and I sell them at the local store right down the street at Shots Convenience Store. You can get you some cheesecake, banana pudding, strawberry, blueberry, and Oreo.
Where's Shots located at?
Shots is right down the street, 27th and Benton. So that's west, right? Because it's east, and going that way is west. So
West of Walren,
yes,
east of Prospect.
yes.
Exactly.
And yeah.
27th and Benton, right?
27th and Benton.
On the
Shots
corner.
convenience store. On
Shots
the corner.
convenience store.
You can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
All right.
So I got a question for you, Triss. What inspired you to start this journey? What got you? Like, yo, I'm about to start doing
We
this.
finna be doing 1 hour. 'Cause
No, just you get it
okay,
in the.
so pretty much what inspired me is the first thing is I want to break these generational curses.
Yeah, facts. I'm on the
Can we
same type
toast
of
to that?
time.
Y'all can pick up the water, whatever you got. Oh,
I'm
shit.
not a drinker, so I'll drink water.
Generational curses. Break it.
Breaking generational curses. That's key.
Good shot. Okay, so breaking generational curses. Well, my mom passed away when I was 4 years old. And I felt like my brother and my sisters, they were, what's closest to me, my near and dear. Then my brother passed away. Then my grandma passed away. Then my aunt passed away. And I feel like really alone. But at the same time, I have my own children, so they give me something to, to love, to cherish, and stuff like that. Not necessarily saying that I don't have that because I love all things and I find the beauty of all things. But they get, I want to make them a job instead of teach them how to give them.
Facts.
So I want to leave them a legacy, and even if you don't want to bake or you don't want to design clothes or make charm bracelets, I plan on it being so big that they will just have to manage it. Just be somewhere in the company, not necessarily just, but yeah.
Most definitely.
And also, it's the whole youth. The whole youth. I love all the youth. I wanted to be a teacher, but now I'm looking into having my own school. It'll be a Montessori school, of course, but I want to show everybody around, the younger generations, that it's more to life than being a part of your environment. Or
What is
a
a,
product of your
But that's why we got to change the environment too, so we can make
For
better
sure,
products.
we
You know
gotta
what I'm
change the
saying?
environment so we
Better
get
products,
better
so the
products.
environment would stem from a better environment.
For sure.
And we can't wait on nobody to make it
Cannot,
better for
because
us.
it starts with us right
Right.
here.
With us.
It
Right
starts
here.
with us.
Right now, today.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, so a Montessori school is more of a free form education where if your child is a creative, it will cater to his creative needs. If he is an intellectual, it will cater to his intellectual needs.
Okay, right. That's
But
what you
it's
need.
just free form. It's based on the child.
Okay. I mean, that's what we need, though. If we can give you the tools and aspects to
Right.
keep you driven on your passion and what you was brought on this earth to do,
Since
I mean,
a
that'll
kid, though, too.
exactly that'll put you ahead of the game.
For
You know,
sure. And not
wasted
only
12
that,
years.
Not to interrupt you, but I'm a creative. And I like to do stuff with my hands. I like building stuff. I like putting stuff together. So me sitting in math class,
Right,
literally,
right.
I'm not, no. And
That's
then
left
on
brain
top of-
thinking, bro. You gotta get
literally.
that right brain.
And
Open
not
up.
only that, we don't even use that in our everyday life. We don't use none of that stuff in our everyday life. We need addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Unless you're going to be a carpenter or something like that, then,
What these
don't
school
really need
districts
that.
is to set us up to be good employees.
Yes, and it's about the money.
Right.
Yep.
So,
Yep. 'Cause they get paid for attendance. That's why
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
in school they be like, "Oh, Mrs. Johnson class, 80% attendance. Good job. We throwing y'all a little ice cream or whatever pizza party because that attendance
It's what's getting the money.
Exactly,
It's more about-
exactly. But we have addressed a lot of issues and problems, and really what it's about. Like we can do that all day, but it's about the solutions and how
Most
to go
definitely.
about it and
Most
how we gonna
definitely.
change it and to actually start changing.
and her school and what she's trying to do is a perfect example of how we can start implementing a new system for our kids and involving them,
Facts.
putting them ahead of the game from birth.
And
you know.
it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
It takes a village to raise a child. So if we are a village, we're going to do it together.
Most definitely.
And it's for my children. I know my
I
children.
know for
are
my
going-
child too.
yeah,
I want that for her as
yeah,
well.
So it's like,
most definitely.
I also wanted to say something, but Kelron, you made me forget. Oh yeah, so you said it's about the money. That's why I don't want to be a teacher. That is what stopped me from going to from furthering my educational degree. Is the fact that it's about the money. And a lot of people that I met who graduated from college and they are teachers now, they say, well, it's not what you want it to be, because even if you want to be a teacher, you have a passion for it, and it's going to upset you because your passion is like watered down.
All right.
So, I can't work in a public school. I mean, I'm not saying I won't, because I will serve my community, but I'm I'd rather do it my way.
Exactly,
Right.
right. Because you knowing what type of cause you down for, knowing you working and feeding the kids a different something else than what you know they should be learning. You know, that's gonna that would eat me up.
Like on Freedom Writers, her husband's like, well, you have a job to pay for your job. Like, yeah, that's how far I will go. Like, for my kids, for sure. So it's more serious than just, I don't want to stop at being a teacher. I want to be more than that.
Most definitely. That's what we all should strive to be. Just be the best that we can be, and you know, expand and do all we can while we down here on this earth at this time.
And
So,
I'm sorry.
no, you
One
good.
more thing about my school. This is how you know I'm passionate about it. But my school will teach you things about entrepreneurship, taxes, buying properties, buying land,
Right.
what's of value, like gold and guns. That's of value right now.
Facts.
You know?
Gold, literally.
You need to get on that gold.
G-O-L-D. G-O, gold.
That gold, we need to be on that
And
gold,
weapons,
though.
man.
Yeah. So that's what I want my.
Not to cut you off real quick, because we started talking about weapons.
Talk to him, Kels.
Man, for real, growing up, like, we was taught, oh, put that gun down, or, you know, you ain't supposed to have that, or woo. We was taught it's bad, and, you know, you get caught with a gun, you know, you going to jail, and all that. Not knowing that when it came to, like, Caucasian people and Caucasian people raising their children.
From the jump.
They had them out there hunting
Handling
and
guns.
practicing how to shoot,
Facts.
everything, just how to defend yourself. So I feel like we
What's
really
wrong
got to
with
break
that?
that
Right.
narrative, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And shout out to Derek Grace, because he really shed a light
Most
on that
definitely. Peace,
within
brother.
these past few years. Like we gotta break that. We gotta break that.
Yeah.
That guns are bad. We gotta break that.
Right.
It's not the gun, it is the user. And an
Right.
educated mind is better than a wandering mind.
Right.
A child gonna pick up a gun like, ooh, they said don't touch it. I want to see what it's like. The next thing you know, he done shot himself in the face.
Just off
But if
curiosity.
you bring your child in here like, hey, this is the gun. This how you put the clip in here. This how you cock it back. This how you unload it. This was rounded go in. That's, you know, he's
When you
educated.
just in the house, you don't have one in the head.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You know, because accidents do happen.
Right.
You know, and I feel
Knowledge.
like we really need that, because
Yeah.
you never know what's going to happen, man. You know, racism trying to get us, coronavirus trying to get us, but we ain't letting it get us.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But if it boiled down to it, we would lose right now, because we're uneducated. We're behind. You know what I'm saying? And
as a people.
As a
as
people.
As a people,
right.
As a whole, we
Yep.
will lose.
Yep.
But I feel like every day is getting better with us becoming self-made and entrepreneurs.
Thank you for saying we, because it's we don't just say they, because even though you know what's going on and you're intelligent,
Right.
you're
Yeah.
saying we as a
We
people.
all in this
So
together. We all in this together.
means that
Yep.
we need to fix it.
Yep.
Yeah, we do.
It's power in numbers,
Yeah.
and it's strength in unity.
In fact.
Yes, it is. It's more of us than it is of them.
Yes, and when we realize that, we'll do so much.
So
better.
man, for real, we start investing on ourselves, even in black dollars, man. We can create our own anything. So it takes knowledge, man, and everybody on the same type of frequency, your mind state. We ain't even gotta believe the same things. But if we all understand the same problems, you know, we need to just figure out some solutions and do that as a people.
Can
So
we talk about religion? Or that's too
let's save
far.
that. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
save that
yeah.
for another episode.
Because y'all know I get
you
to
try to
talking.
get it in. That's one of them
Yeah,
one of them under.
we'll wait
Yeah.
on religion.
We gonna wrap on that.
Yeah.
But
What do you believe in?
I don't even want to go there yet. I'm good.
What do you believe in?
we ain't gonna dive in
Okay,
deep
well, I'm
into
gonna let y'all know what I believe in. I believe in myself.
Mhm.
And that's that.
That's cool, and that's what it's right.
That's what's up.
I believe in the universe, infinite creator, but ourself is the creator as well, connected to that. So we gonna dive in on that. We
Yeah,
gonna
one day. Yeah, I
layer
think we
that
should
up.
save that, because that's a whole.
That's a whole
It's a
different.
whole church session. Like, it's a whole two. We gonna have what is that? Where they have like back-to-back service,
Right.
second service, third service.
Hey, I'm trying to go home, Pastor.
Filled up after-
Okay, my bad,
No,
my
you
bad.
good. That's a
'Cause
whole
I
nother
do get
comment
like-
because
no,
I'm gonna
I
get
really
in.
do
No,
get like
listen,
that, like-
that's my bread and butter, so I'm
Yeah,
diving in that.
we get
But
in
so Triibe TV today, man. Another beautiful episode. Sunday, fun day. We in the community. They cleaning up. They do these things more often. You know, when we talk about bringing the community before we bring it in.
Yeah.
How often y'all do this, and how it's like the community comes together and puts these things together, and this is just off the strength of them alone. So
Yeah.
how important is something like this though?
Okay, so we take our neighborhood very seriously. Like today, it just so happened that my cousin, she texted Sunday Fun Day, bring something. And that's as easy as it is. We say bring something, everybody bring something. But then we do have, bigger gatherings all through the park over here. We have Father's Day, Mother's Day, whatever, birthdays. We get it proper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I elaborate on something?
Go ahead.
You made me think of something when you said bring something, and it was just that easy for y'all to just bring something.
Just like that.
Man, when you supporting a black business, don't always ask for a deal, please.
Yep.
Treat it like you walking into the Nike store, J.C. Penney, wherever you going into, and you get to that register and you ask how much is it, and you pay with no problem, and you walk out. Do the same thing when it comes to black business. Don't just because you see a familiar face.
What's up, cuz? Let me get the deal, bro. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Man, I ain't got it right now.
Are
Let
you
me.
for real?
Nah,
That
man.
is, you don't know, like that may be their gas money for the week, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just pay what you weigh when it comes to black business, man. Because we all need our dollars and we need to
Right.
keep it going. But
We gotta
how
put-
we gonna keep getting our dollars if we making the same thing back?
Back.
We in it, you know.
Yeah.
We got to put our own people in position.
Yes.
Exactly.
Period. We need to
Exactly.
crown our
We
own
have
people.
to invest in them.
Right.
We invest in everyone else.
Exactly.
They done been made their money.
We want a
Another
Nike
thing, let
or
me ask
something?
shout out to Joey Cuts too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Since I've been a kid, since he moved on my old block on 39th and Monroe, every year he's done free haircuts, backpack drives, everything for back to school. But my thing is, when has Nike done that? When has Gucci done that? When has Louis done that?
They ain't in your neighborhood
When have they
doing
came
that.
to the hood?
Facts.
Never.
But yeah, we spend take our money and spend it with them.
Come on,
And
man.
look at the brother like, "Nigga, I'm not. Your shit ain't name brand.
Your shit ain't Louis.
Yo, you
nigga.
ain't right. Come on,
bro.
we gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
Put our own people in power, in positions. That's what we gotta do.
Yeah, because
Crown our
I
own.
don't know about y'all, but my entrepreneurship is full time, and I don't work, so and I don't get food stamps, so it's like, I actually have to
Hustle or
feed
starve,
my
literally.
kids, hustle or
That's-
starve.
yeah.
Yes.
That's what's up. On the grind, bro. So, man, that was a beautiful episode. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Any shout outs to anybody out there that y'all would like to get up here and kind
I
of pick
really
their
would
brain?
love to get my sister Shauna up here, man. I want you to bring your Shades by Shauna, your Trap Hustle clothing, and show the world, man. And I can't wait till the next episode,
Most definitely. Any shout outs, last words?
Shout out to the universe because you stay looking out.
Do our net chance.
I'm proud of myself, said the young black Nubian. He now in a position he knew he be in. Eating beats and melodies for my nutrients. In the truest sense, getting smoother, get cooler, get hooligan. Who been trying to win? Cause I've been losing all my life.